On Wednesday, June 17, 2020, U.S. Ambassador to the Philippines, His Excellency Ambassador Sung Kim, posted this tweet about the conviction of Maria Ressa and researcher-reporter Reynaldo Santos Jr. of Rappler, arising from the cyber libel complaint filed by a Filipino businessman. And I quote, "We are very concerned by the verdict against Maria Ressa and Reynaldo Santos and call for a resolution of the case in a way that reinforces U.S. and Philippines' shared commitment to the freedom of expression, including for members of the press." Perhaps His Excellency fails to comprehend the full ramifications of the case, and even as he expressed concern about press freedom in the Philippines, he should also look into the cases filed against me by Senate Minority Leader Franklin M. Drilon, arising from the exposés I made on the anomalous implementation of several government projects in Iloilo City that were funded from public funds. All in all, Drilon filed 15 libel and cyber libel cases against me, the most number by a single public official in the whole history of the Philippines. In the case of Maria Ressa, the complaint was filed by a businessman, a private individual named Wilfredo Keng. In my case, it was the third highest official of the land at the time when the first wave of cases were filed, who went to court against me. Philippine jurisprudence on libel have always frowned upon public officials filing libel cases against members of the media. At the same time, our laws also give protection to individuals whose reputation and honor might be harmed or tainted by irresponsible reporting or writing or broadcasting by members of the press. True, press freedom is not a shield for those members of the Fourth Estate who abuse it, but our Supreme Court has stated time and again that public officials should not be onion-skinned, especially when the alleged libelous articles or broadcasts involve the performance of his official duties. So there is the big difference between the Maria case and the case of Manuel Mejorada. Another distinction is that in the Maria Ressa case, she did not testify in court in her own defense. In my case, Drilon did not testify in court to affirm and confirm the contents of his judicial affidavit. It has been our humble position that that was a fatal flaw in the prosecution's case. Without Drilon's testimony, and for him to affirm and confirm under oath that the contents of his complaint affidavit were true and nothing but the truth, made it a mere scrap of paper. Moreover, Drilon's failure to testify deprived me of my constitutional right to confront my accuser. In a manner of speaking, Drilon showed cowardice in not appearing before the court. Obviously, he did not want to be confronted with his allegations against me, because in cross-examination, it would have been easy for me, for my lawyer, to expose the untruthfulness of his accusations. He said that I published articles that were untruthful, that I did it with malice, and I was irresponsible and reckless in writing those articles. I was not. And yet, Your Excellency, when I was convicted, nobody raised a howl of protest about the so-called assault on press freedom. None of the noisy members of the mainstream media showed sympathy for me. I did not get the kind of attention that Maria Ressa is getting now. So please, Your Excellency, if you must talk about press freedom, maybe you can also ask Senate Minority Leader Franklin Drilon why he found it necessary to file a total of 15 libel and cyber libel cases against only one media man in the whole of the Philippines. Drilon has been in government for almost 4 decades. And it was only in my case that Drilon deemed it compelling to go to court and sue me for libel. Nobody protested. Nobody called Drilon an enemy of press freedom. Nobody took Drilon to task for trying to muzzle my voice in exposing his anomalies. With your indulgence, Your Excellency, Mr. Ambassador, please also use your clout, your influence, to bring this matter to public attention. Let us look at the cases of Maria Ressa and Manuel Mejorada in proper perspective. Both involved press freedom. The only difference is that Maria Ressa is on the side of the oligarchy, of the Yellow Army, of the Liberal Party, of the left, while I, Manuel Mejorada, am an independent journalist trying to bring out the truth about the corruption of Senate Minority Leader Franklin Drilon. I rest my case, Your Excellency.